This is my project too, and I decided to do intercultural communication in the workplace of the Apple Store and the Apple Company. To begin, we have women in the workplace. This has been a very hot topic over centuries as women have struggled to gain rights and become equal in the eyes of society to a man. Um, they have struggled for so long to gain rights and to be able to work alongside men. And at the Apple Store in the past 5 years, they've hired more women, which has caused the workplace to become more representative of all cultures. Also, the pay equity has been achieved in every country because men and women are now making the same amount at the Apple Store. And 45% of leaders under the age of 30 are women. The Apple Store and the Apple Company also has an inclusive culture. They have a multi-generational company with employees ranging from 18 to 87 years of age. And when I went to buy my MacBook at the Apple Store in Chicago, the Apple representative that helped me, she was like 60 years old. And I think this is important because it defeats stereotypes of old people not being able to understand technology. They also hire and support US veterans, and they advocate for LGBTQ plus rights. Minorities in the workplace. In 2016, the number of African Americans employed at Apple increased by 8.7%. Asian employees increased by 29%. Latinos and Hispanics have increased by 24%. And these numbers have gone up since 2016. I couldn't really find articles based on 2020, but I did find that white men still remain the predominant leader and average employee in the Apple Company, which kind of sucks, but I feel like it's gonna take a lot longer for that to change. And I did find a lot of articles that painted the Apple Store in a negative light, talking about their diversity because for a while they didn't hire a lot of minority employees, or they hired mainly white people. But a lot of those articles were from the early 2010s, so the year is closer to 2020. All the numbers for minorities, including women, have gone up. So why is this important? Women who have moved up in the company and gotten more rights in their workplace is significant because it shows that there has been a change in society. It shows that women are becoming equal to men and that they deserve rights and they deserve a name in the workplace. Minorities have received more opportunities in a big company like Apple, showcasing that minorities should be equal to whites and deserve the same opportunities that everyone else gets. And Tim Cook mentioned in 2014, we know that each generation has a responsibility to build upon the gains of the past, expanding the rights and freedoms we enjoy to the many who are still striving for justice. This quote shows that Apple is setting an example of what businesses should look like and showing what workplaces should look like and how employee culture should be, especially in the years moving forward as time progresses and movements like the Black Lives Matter movement becomes even more popular in the public eye. It shows that people can be hired more, and using the history behind it to motivate the employees in the workplace, especially during the hiring process. And so people won't judge based on things like gender or race or sexual orientation. And even though there has been a lot of articles stating that Apple doesn't care about diversity or they're not doing enough. I think that Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, has really taken this into consideration, and now he's looking to hire more minorities and women, of course. Like 45% are leaders. That's amazing. And I think that it's going to get better from here. These are my resources.